Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, his opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Strong.
Well, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions?
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball, everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well, but basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Good-looking counterpunch. Whatever game plan and strategy they may have come in with, Teddy, they may have just thrown it out the window. They're trading blows nonstop in the round one.
Everything's been thrown out the window. Everything in the room is going out the window, and we love it.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's a kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Good-looking counterpunch. punch after a fine defensive effort by Hands of Stone. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Good combination. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good scoring counterpunch by Bad Intentions.
Stay away from the inside.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Protecting his head well with his guard. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counterpunch by Hands of Stone. Good combination to the head. Blocks that punch. $90 to go here in this round. Hands of Stone showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Bad Intentions is really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
Nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Hands of Stone's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. Once again to the head. Ten seconds to go in this round. Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good block there by Bad Intentions. That's a good block by Bad Intentions. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Blocks that punch. Halfway through round number 4. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Use the jab.
Good way to protect the midsection.
Keep working the jab.
Good job protecting himself. Able to show you his blocking ability. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Nice block by Bad Intentions.
Listen, I need to see some power, okay? Whatever he misses, count it. Get the compress on that.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Good block by Hands of Stone. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes the guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Goes up top again. Halfway into round number 5 here. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Jab.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Well-placed counterpunch by hands of stone. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch.
Guard your head. It's working the body.
Good looking counterpunch.
Double up the punches.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Solid job. Double connects by hands of stone. Lands the counter. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. A little defense turns to offense by bad intentions. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Keep moving. Defense, more defense.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Solid right hands headline that exchange. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Good defensive skill. double jab by hands of stone. Good job protecting himself. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Lands the counter. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Protect yourself.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Bad Intentions. And a big right hand by Hands of Stone. Oh, and a two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Good block there by Hands of Stone. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turned out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. A little defense turns to offense by Bad Intentions. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and now he has. He just got to his man.
His opponent had no idea that he was still in range. He thought he was at a safe distance. Now he knows he wasn't.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Halfway through this round. Throws a counter punch there. job protecting himself.
Punch and move. Keep working the jab.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Clicks of the tuck, able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Very nice job landing that counterpunch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. And there he counters back against his opponent. Sort of like a loaded gun, that straight punch there, Teddy. You can see him lining it up and then just releasing and hitting that trigger.
Yeah, you're right. A loaded gun with a nice long barrel that makes sure that the bullet, in this case the punch, goes nice and accurate. Straight ahead.
Throws a counter punch there. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Good combination. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
He likes to fight on the outside, but right now he's taking some punishment.
Well, he's standing up tall. He's on the outside, but he's allowing his opponent to get into places where he can find them, standing straight up.
defense by bad intentions. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Keep the head moving.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Hands of Stone. Gets rid of that effort. Gets rid of that body shot. Well-placed counter punch by bad intentions. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by bad intentions. Now there's some blood, but it's underneath the eye. It's on the cheek, so it's not going to impair his vision. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Good block there by Hands of Stone. Protecting his head well with his guard. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Wow, is he defensively sound. Blocks away that headshot. Blocks the headshot. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Guard your head. Beat him to the punch.
Lands the counter.
Keep working the body.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Wow, is he defensively sound. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Oh, good exchange there.
Keep working the jab. Back to the body.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Nice block by Bad Intentions. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, Bad Intentions.
He's your winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but had the same man winning.
All three judges in agreement here ringside. It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.